Today we will have a short conversation we started last week, if you remember. This is going to be a live broadcast. This channel is trying to give us some sense about creation, the meaning of life, the faith principles, what are the what are the features and attributes of the God that we are believing in as a human with a soul, with a spirit. What do we feel? What are the things that we are feeling in terms of religion, in terms of the meaning of life, and so on. So in the first session last Sunday at 10 o'clock, every Sunday, inshallah, we will try to come up with one topic, and then which will be related to belief, Islam, God, hereafter, messengers, and so on. So basic topics of religion and basic topics of Islam. I would like to say hello to everyone. Welcome to this session, and I hope this will be a very beneficial and nice and sincere talk. May Allah give us a good and beneficial kind of talk today. Inshallah, the meaning, the topic that I will try to share with you today is about La ilaha illallah. This is something that maybe many people know how they can say. This is one of the topics that when we say Shahada, we say Ashhadu an La ilaha illallah, which means there is no God but Allah. There is no ilah, there is no God that is for worshipping. There is only Allah that requires worshipping. But what does this mean? This is really what I would like to share with you today, because I sometimes feel like we say some things like La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, we say Allahu Akbar, we say Subhanallah. Those kind of things we hear from Muslims, we hear from people, and what those things correspond to, maybe we don't know really the deep meaning of those words. And today I try to choose this topic because really when I feel lonely, when I feel away from people, even I'm with people, but I feel lonely, when I lose like hope in certain cases and so on. I had this kind of experience when I was doing my PhD in the US. In those years, I was alone. I was staying with a Turkish friend, but he was really not home all the time. And until I got married, I had this feeling of being lonely, even though I was with many people around me. So in those days, and still I feel the same way sometimes, and I try to read some passages from the interpretation of Quran. This is the interpretation of Quran is the one that I'm reading is called Külliyat-ı Nur, Risale-i Nur, which is like kind of contemporary understanding of Quran in these ages. It was started being written in 1925, and then it continued by the author Bediüzzaman Said Nursi, and then it continued until 1950s and so on. But still, the topic is relevant to our daily lives. So, do I feel lonely? Do I feel like there is one God, but how can I reflect its existence to my personal life, to my family life, to my business life, to my profession, and so on? So that's why there is one nice, let's say, tesbih that we do a lot of times. The Muslims do it a lot. It's like La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu, yuhyi wa yumit, wa huwa hayyul la yamut, biyadihi al-khayr, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. We repeat this every morning, every evening after our prayers. It's like a kind of nice way to remind us the basic attributes, basic principles in Islam, basic names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I would like to start with these three items that we always mention. One of them is Iman billah, recognizing Allah, believing in Allah. There is one God that created everything. Then after Iman billah, once we recognize Him, then we go and try to understand His attributes. We call it Ma'rifatullah. Ma'rifat means knowing, trying to know more about one person, one creation, and one creator. So we are here, as I mentioned last week, it was like recognizing the existence of Allah, the creator, the one creator. Then trying to understand more about Him, what kind of a creator is my God, is my Allah, is my creator, what are His attributes, what are His features that I can also understand. For example, even though I don't see the sun, in a sunny day, there is one mirror, and on the mirror I can see there's light in it, there is heat that is transferred through the mirror. So there is one source. Even though I don't look at the sun directly, I can see from the manifestations of sun, such as the heat, the colors, and the light, which shows the sun itself, right? So for example, we don't see the wind. There is wind already, but we only see the movement in the leaves and in the tree, let's say branches. But even though we don't see the wind can be seen through our intellect, through our minds, that there is wind because there is already motion, there is already movement in the leaves and the branches of a tree. So we will know more about the attributes and the names of the Creator. Then, as you know more about His perfection, He is perfect, He is beautiful, He gives a lot of bounties, He gives a lot of blessings to the creation. So we understand all these perfections and we start loving Him. We call it Muhabbatullah. Muhabbat means love, but kind of powerful love. Okay, Iman billah, Ma'rifatullah and Muhabbatullah, recognizing and knowing that the existence of God is real. We try to know the existence, the features and attributes of God, and then after that we start loving God. So today I would like to share some parts from Risale-i Nur that I mentioned before, and Risale-i Nur is such a treasure in my mind that it gives us a lot of let's say instruments, a lot of approaches, a lot of nice methodologies for us to understand Iman billah, Ma'rifatullah and Muhabbatullah, knowing Him more and loving Him more, really from our inside and from our souls. So I would like to start with La ilaha illallah, which means there is no God but Allah, there is no God but one God, one Creator, one Allah. So here, this statement gives powerful comfort to the human soul, which faces many needs and many difficulties in life. So it tells us that there is a place to turn for help and support. La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah. There is one God, there is one place, there is one, let's say, Creator that if I turn myself to Him as a needy person, as a person with help, which needs help a lot in my daily life, I wake up with a lot of worries maybe. What will happen today? Will I have any calamities? Will I have any problematic issues with people, with my family, with my family members, and so on, it is like we face a lot of difficulties in our lives. How will La ilaha illallah, how will no God but Allah will help me in that sense? It opens the door to God's mercy, and which is enough for all our needs. At the same time, it reminds us that God is over our creator and the only one worthy of worship. You know, ilah means something to worship. Okay, so ilah is related to ibadah, is related to worship. So there is one God which I supplicate, which I turn myself to, which I tell my needs to, which I express my support to him. Who is the one that is really worthy of worship? He has complete power to protect us from everything that may harm us. So I'm in my life, I have potential problems in my life from many different aspects of life: health, family, profession, job, money, finances, and calamities, disasters. All these kind of things are really attacking me, kind of, and these are potential problems. And I say, there is one God, there is one ilah, there is one creator that is worthy of worship. He is the one that controls everything. He is the one that has the complete power over everything. So if we realize that this is the situation, there is one creator, there is one God, there is one ilah, which really controls everything, then I will be relieved, right? Knowing this saves the heart from loneliness and despair, and protects the spirit from deep sadness. It gives lasting joy and peace. So knowing that there is one God that I will supplicate, that I will turn myself to, is really something that soothes my heart, that really relaxes my stress. So I will be knowing him, I will be knowing that he is the one that can protect me. Nothing can harm me without his permission. Nothing can create any problems if he doesn't allow it. This really is something like, either you're going to say there is no God type part is very critical, because we may say our boss is our God because we want to make him happy all the time. Maybe the financial needs are my God because I want to do everything to get money and live a comfortable life, because worshiping is like doing what the person who you are worshiping to, you are trying to please him, right? Worshiping is like trying to please this person, trying to do whatever he asks from you. But for example, you want something, but it is not, let's say there is there's a boss and there's a boss, and you're trying to please him, you're trying to obey whatever he says, but he's a human. He may have different feelings. He may not like your attitude. He may not know your intentions. He may not know what are your capabilities are, and so on. So the gods that we create ourselves, not like real gods, small gods, animal gods and human gods and so on, those gods cannot be satisfied, and it is, they don't worth it, you know. But there is one God which controls everything, who controls everything, and he has the power over everything. So I become more relaxed saying that God is one, and he is controlling everything. So there is no God but Allah. La ilaha illallah. I don't supplicate to anyone. I don't try to get help really from anything. I don't need the support of really with sincere support of that that thing, but I want the Creator's help. I want the Creator's support, and He will create some means to help me. He will send one friend for me. He will send a doctor for me. He will help me to find the right way. He will find the right approach, and so on. He will help me in those kind of things. If I know that He is the one, He is the only God, He is the only creator that words worshiping, then I will be happy, and I will be relaxing all the time. I know that He is there. He is all the time with me. He can protect me from all kinds of negativities. And if you remember what I said in the beginning, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulk. I will try to focus on these 4 words tonight. La ilaha illallah, we try to cover it together. And now, La ilaha illallah wahdahu. So what does it mean that there is only one God? He is the one, Wahid. There is only one God that really is in charge. This phrase brings healing and happiness. There is one God. This term, this phrase gives us happiness and healing. Human beings are connected to many things in life. We are connected to people. We are connected to things around me, possessions. We have expectations. We have fears. Because of this, the heart often feels overwhelmed. What will happen to my kids? What will happen to my health? What will happen to my job? Will I lose it? Will I lose my health? Will there be an accident on the road? Will there be an earthquake? And I have these expectations. I want to become successful. I want to be having a comfortable life. I want to have a healthy life. I want to have a peaceful family. I want to have good kids. So all of these that really that I am really connected to, right? All of us are connected to those kind of things. We have expectations, fears, people around us, and possessions that we have. We don't want to lose. We don't want to lose our job. We don't want to have any harms in any of the things that we have. There is one God. There is one God means Wahid. He is Wahid. There is one God, because we are connected to many things. Because of this, the heart often feels overwhelmed, confused, and tired. The phrase "He is one" offers a safe refuge and a protector who frees us from this confusion. So, for example, when I have a small kid, like now my kids are grown up, but when they were babies, I was going next to them and I was listening to how they sleep and so on. I was hearing some bad things happening to kids, and I was worried, right? Many fathers and mothers would realize this feeling that we become worried about our kids when they are babies usually. And even now, even though they are grown up, we are worried about who are they going to be married to, what kind of professions will they have, will they be in good health, will they be successful, will they be happy in their marriages, in their lives, in their education, and so on. All of these expectations and fears really makes us tired. I try to say this to myself when I had a baby. Still, I'm doing it like that. Oh Allah, oh God, you are the owner of all this. You are the one who can protect my kids. You are the one who can protect me from all kinds of accidents, all kinds of disasters, and all kinds of calamities. You are the one who can give me bounties, blessings in my life, who can give me afiyah, who can give me health and good well-being. So then I can go and, or He is offering me a safe refuge, and He is a protector who frees me and us from this confusion. Then I will say, oh Allah, you are the owner, you are the Malik of this baby. So I am just a means for him to come to this world, but this is your child, this is your creation. And I know that you are Muhaymin, you are the one that I will get refuge from. And I know you can protect my baby, you can protect my kids. So that I will be relaxed, I will be having a heart that will be soothed, that will be feeling relaxed and so on. It is as if this phrase says, God is one. Not I have all gods, but there is one God which controls everything. Do not exhaust yourself by relying on many things. Do not lower yourself by depending on people. Do not fear them or feel weak before them. He is the one. He is Wahid. He is the one. He is one God that controls everything. He is one God that controls the heart of that person that I'm expecting something from. He is the one that controls the heart of the people that I am fearful of. Do not make the border then harder than it needs to be. So the world, the burdens of the world is coming onto me. The future, how is it gonna be? The past, it was not, maybe I did some mistakes, I had some problems before, and for the future I have fears about many things. And the one who controls everything is God, is Allah. Everything is under His command. When you find Him, you are freed from countless worries and fears. So the one who finds Allah, the one who finds the Creator, the one Creator, then he will be freed from all kinds of fears and worries. We will feel worried, okay, as human, we will be worried. We will be worried about the future and so on and so forth, but we will say, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la sharika lah. So He is the one that can give me what I expect, that can erase my worries, that can erase my fears. He is the one that controls everything. He is the one, He has the power that controls everything. This really makes our lives a lot more like happy, and we feel healed. And then the third word, the third part of this La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah lahul mulk part, I would like to now focus on La sharika lah part. So there is one God, but He has no partner, He has no assistant, He has no, let's say, rival and so on. He has no partner, La sharika lah. Just as God is one, His divinity and authority, He has no partner in His actions or in creating the universe. Some rulers may be alone at the top but need helpers to run their affairs. God is not like that. He needs no assistance or intermediaries. So what does that mean? Nothing can happen without His will and power. Anyone can turn to Him directly without obstacles or permission. No one can stop a person from seeking God, seeking Allah's help. So when you want to repent, when you want to make istighfar, you go to Him. You want something to happen in your life, He has the authority. He has the power to do it. He is Qadir kulli shay. He is capable of doing anything, everything. You cannot, and nothing can happen without His will and power. Anyone can turn to Him directly. So we don't need any intermediaries. No, let's say no one between us and the Creator. There is a direct connection with our hearts. In one of the narrations, we call them Hadith Qudsi, Allah says he wasn't in anywhere, but he was able to fit into the heart of the believer. So that means there is a connection between myself and the Creator, Allah. There is always a connection between us and the Creator. So I can directly communicate with Him. I can say, "Oh Allah, please help me. Oh Allah, I feel sorry about this. Oh Allah, I want to thank you for all the things that you give me." I sometimes, when I get out of my house, I say, "Oh, you are the one who make me walk. You are the one who make me see. You are the one who make me think. You are the one who make me feel with all my senses. Please help me in my drive from home to work. Please help me, give me the best. You are the one who can protect me from everything." When I go to sleep, I say the prayer like, "Oh Allah, you are the one who controls everything. You can protect me from all the creatures of the night and all the negativities that can happen at night. Because I have no intelligence, I have no consciousness when I'm at sleep. So please protect me from all those negativities, all those bad things." So there is a connection between me and Him. There is no partner, there is no intermediary, there is no assistant that I should go through Him to God. So there is a direct connection. This is really very simple, very nice, very direct connection. No one can stop a person from seeking God. This belief gives wonderful news to the believer. At any time, I love this part, at any time, in any place, in any situation, a person can turn directly to God and present his needs. By trusting God's mercy and relying on His power, the heart finds ease, comfort, and true happiness. So this is what we are trying to attain, right? We would like to get comfort in our hearts. We would like to find ease in our hearts. We would like to find a true happiness, not like fake happiness, temporary happiness, like true happiness. We are seeking for it. So this belief that there is no God but Allah, there is Him that controls everything. He is the one without any partners. And He is the one who possesses everything. He is the dominion, which means lahul mulk. He owns everything. Everything belongs to God. Everything belongs to Him. This body belongs to Him. Everything that is given to me is given by the Creator, God, Allah. Everything that I see around me, all the universe, everything simple and small or big or huge, everything is created by the Creator, Allah. So we belong to Him also, and we live in His world in this life. So we are the guests of the Creator. We are here to know Him better, to understand His actions, His manifestations, His reflections of His names and attributes in this world, in this whole universe, so that we can understand what kind of a God, what kind of a Creator, what kind of an Allah that we believe in. And then we live here to create this connection. We live here to show that we believe in Him, we worship only to Him, and we love Him, and we understand His gifts and blessings as a human. This belief gives great relief. It tells us, do not think you fully own yourself or control your life. You cannot manage everything. Protect yourself from all harm or carry all responsibilities alone. This burden is too heavy. I can see many people around me. Sometimes I see them Like they are worried about many things. They are worried about the things that they can't control even. Even how can I control my body, you know, other than initiating something or intention behind everything. I want to raise my hand. The only thing that can come from me is my intention. Other than that, everything is created. Everything is created by Allah. He creates all the synaptic connections and musculoskeletal actions and so on and so forth. Everything is owned by Him. Lahul Mulk. He is the one that everything belongs to Him. So why should I carry all those burdens? I know that He owns everything, and I cannot control myself. I cannot control my life. The things that I can control is really so minimal. There is one part in Risale-i Nur, there are three things, like talking, eating, and thinking, right? Three things. Like these look like the things that we really control, we really have control over. Think about speech. How do I speak right now? How can I control the words that goes from one to another? How can I control my lungs and my vocal cord and my teeth and so on, so that I can pronounce the word in a proper manner, which is in a different language than my own mother tongue. So this is a real miracle that happens right now. And the intention or the thing that I have is really minimal. The control is very, very minimal. Like we eat something, we just want to chew. We just want to send the food inside, and from other than intention of chewing the food and sending it through through the cord or through the esophagus, it will go down to the stomach, right? So, since the true owner is God and He is all powerful and merciful, trust Him. As I said in the beginning of the session, I was talking about my experience when I was lonely, when I was sometimes hopeless. Even though I'm a Muslim, even though I believe in Allah, I sometimes go down and sometimes feel in a negative way, maybe sometimes not really depressed, but sometimes feel sad and so on and so forth. We do mistakes. Because of those mistakes, we feel bad. Sometimes we want people love us. We want people admire us. We want people acknowledge our success, acknowledge our skills and so on, but we don't find them doing those kind of things. And all these kind of things make us feel about ourselves negatively. So when I read these passages, I feel relaxed. Like, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Lahul mulk wa lahul hamd. So all these words in Arabic, now by reading this translation or interpretation of those words, we feel much more satisfied, because now our hearts are in action, our minds are in action, and the combination of heart and mind will create a full satisfaction, alhamdulillah. So let me read this passage once more. Since the true owner is God, He is all powerful and all merciful, trust Him. Do not doubt His mercy. Let go of unnecessary worry. Leave sadness behind and find peace. Because He owns everything. Because I'm going to leave this body in this world, and I will start a new journey in my let's say, qabr. And in my qabr, in my grave, there will be a new life beginning, right? New life beginning means there is a realm called barzakh. Barzakh means curtain. There is a new life which will begin after I finish my life here in this world. A new life in a different form and different realities, but it's a continuation of my journey. The first part of this journey was here, will be here. Then there will be a new phase of my journey, and it will start the whole, let's say, unending kind of journey, which will go eternally. So let us trust Him. Let us trust that He's going to protect us. He's going to mercy us. He's going to give support to us. He's going to guide us. Do not doubt His mercy. Let go of unnecessary worry. Why do you worry? Why do you worry about your kids? You know, this is their life, and they're going to have their own tests. They're going to have their own experiences in their lives, and I'm here to support them. I'm here to be next to them, and praying for them. But this is their life, and Allah is the owner of them. He is the one that we all belong to Him. So let's not worry about all these things. And He loves us, He protects us, so that we will leave sadness behind and find the peace. The universe may trouble us with its problems. We see wars around us. We see economic crisis around us. We see bad people harming humanity. There is no principles. There is no really morality and so on. There is no akhlaq in them. And we may feel helpless to fix it. There are many things that I cannot fix, right? Even I cannot fix the problems, the bad behaviors in my own family members. I cannot fix the problems of my closest friends. I cannot do anything for some people that are in hospitals. So there is a huge realm of, let's say, things that I cannot control. I cannot have any control over. But we will feel helpless for them. But it does not belong to you, right? It belongs to God. So He is the one who belongs, who has everything. So why should I worry about all these that I cannot change anything for? The things that I can change, at least I can do some effort to change it. I can give suggestions. I can help financially. I can try to protect that person, that situation from happening. I can protect the harm that can come. But these are like very, very limited things, right? These are very limited things that can only come very close to me. I cannot change many leaders' hearts. I cannot change many bad people's hearts. But they belong to God. They belong to Allah. And if He creates something, there is a wisdom behind it. What Allah creates, let us see what God does. Whatever He does is best. Whatever He does is best. We are going to see what He does, and He is going to do the best. So if we believe in that He is the owner of everything, everything belongs to God, everything belongs to Allah, then we will feel relaxed. Because He's the one who controls everything. He is the one, everything is in His hands. Seek His pleasure, not His anger. He is wise and merciful. And He manages everything in the best way. He is the one who chooses things. He is the one who creates everything, right? He lets people do bad things sometimes, but those kind of things will be khair, as we will understand that it will be good at some point. So when fear arises, remember, let us see what God does. Whatever He does is best. So I wanted to share today in this last 40 minutes or so, I wanted to focus on our, let's say, there is a sentence that we repeat as Muslims a lot. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. I wanted to focus only on the first four words here. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك. So those four parts of this long sentence that we repeat all the time is about Allah's, God's controlling everything, governing everything, managing everything. He is the one who controls everything. He is the one, everything belongs to him, and so on. So that we will feel more relaxed, we will feel we will feel the peace and happiness in our hearts. Inshallah, we will try to continue our conversation, our, let's say, sharing every Sunday at 10 o'clock Turkish time or Kuwaiti time also, and 7 o'clock, I guess, in UK time. Inshallah, we will continue about religious topics that we will be thinking about discussing. We talked about the meaning of life last week. This week I tried to come up with some attributes and wisdom and names of Allah, which is critical that we can transfer to our own lives. And then next week we will come up with another topic, which is about basic principles or pillars of Islam, such as existence of God, hereafter, messengers, qadar, those kind of topics we will be discussing together, inshallah. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm a little bit sick, so inshallah, pray for me and we will get better. May Allah help us in all our efforts, in all our worship, in all our deeds, and then have us a good and healthy life here, and then reach the hereafter with being pleasured, with being pleased by Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.